Alright, what is going on, people? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me just get the charts up here. Let me turn this up a little bit. Steven, Laurice, hey Aaron, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm good, hope you're doing well. We got the coffee. We got the charts. Life is good. Life is good. We had an absolutely incredible day in the Asian session. Sorry, in gold yesterday. Day trading gold futures yesterday. We had an amazing session. Miguel, what's going on, man? Good to have you stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are doing well. Let me share Zoom link with the guys. I look tired. I had a late night last night. I stayed up for that US dollar news. It's only 10 AM in Brisbane right now. But we're here. We are here ready to crush it today. Good morning, mate, from India. It's 5:30 AM here. Nice, man. Good man. Good man. On the grind. 5:30 AM. What's up, guys? The guys are joining. Look at this. And you okay? What suppose like in gold Nasdaq Topstep? Steven, what's going on, man? I'm good, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well. Spreads are 0 during a high volume session, man. So we took some scalps on gold yesterday in the US session, and there was no spreads. Instant fills, instant execution, instant management. It was amazing. How many times am I live? I am live on YouTube. So on YouTube, we'll do the Asian session Tuesday and Thursday, and then in the London session, Wednesday and Friday. We had some great trades on stream last week, all last month actually. In the Asian session, we had some amazing trades. I'll show you guys the charts, the trades that we took. So what was the Asia plays we had last week? So we had, so we had -7 pips in the Asian session, then we made back like 17 pips, which was very nice. We had like a 10 pip run there. We had a 4 pip loss, 10 pip run there. 2 AM. We had a 20 pip run there, which was a beautiful trade. And these are all trades that were taken on the YouTube live stream. Yeah, that was a beautiful. That was probably my best trade of the month in the Asian session. It was a great trade. What other Asian plays that we had? 2:30. We had a 20 pip run. 20 pip run there. First trade of the week. The month. In the Asian session on YouTube as well. So yeah, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. And this is the first stream of the month. So it's good to be back on with you guys. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. Let me just let the guys on Zoom in. Cool, here we go. Let me just move this over here. Go sneeze. Excuse me. Oh man, I've got a bit of man flu today going on. Don't need this coffee to kick in. Gonna look into Topstep. Yeah, Steve, this is amazing, man. Honestly, it's refreshing for me to be able to share something that I truly believe in. I've never really shared something before. I've only really shared prop firms that I think are shit. So it's quite nice to be able to share something that I actually use and I actually believe in. No audio. Oh. There you go, guys. Sorry, you should be able to hear me now. For some reason, I was selected to my speaker. Bless you. Thank you. Let me just look at you guys' question. Guys on YouTube, 10 likes. I'll start sharing my screen. We'll start breaking down the charts. We'll start making that Asia bank. You guys can check out the Topstep here. Are you also on Discord? Yeah, I'm on Discord, mate. We go live on Discord in the London session every single day. Look at that, 13 likes. All right, let's start sharing the screen. All right, let's start breaking down. Obviously, if we look at, So we have 4th of July today in the US session. So whether we get a whole heap of volume today, we'll have to see. We got AUD's cash rate news later on, but not until 5:30 a.m. London time. So it's still quite a while for that. And obviously we've got the US bank holiday all day. So whether or not we get some quick scalps today, we'll have to see if we get the volume. But I think this will be more of a good session for you guys on YouTube, just to clear up any questions about Topstep. I can try and answer your questions the best I can. And if we get some volume, amazing, we'll take it. What's the highest capital they provide? 450,000, mate. 450,000. 450,000. Keep 100% of the first 10,000 you make. No time limits. Take as long as you want. Achieve 6% and become a funded trader. And then after that, 90-10 profit split. How many questions can we ask? Ask as many as you want. Ask as many as you want. As long as I'm not in a trade, you can ask as many as you want. I'll start breaking down the charts. Let's have a look. So for the guys wondering, why do I still have the old currency gold chart and the futures one down here? Just because what I've been noticing is, if we take a look at the trade that we took on stream last week on Friday, we took this short in the London session on stream. But I took it on the currency chart, and what I've been noticing is the futures doesn't liquidate previous highs as much as it does on the currency chart. So it's just something I'm still trying to get used to. So that's the reason I'm just watching both, is because the currency one's obviously more manipulated, so it does grab previous highs and lows before having that move. So before I transition just into the gold futures chart, I'm still going to be monitoring the currency one. 6% no spreads, actually crazy. Yeah, Stevens is amazing, man. Spreads is only something that exists in the fucking forex industry, man. You know, you don't get that on a futures based firm. You trade direct. You pay $5 commission per contract that you trade, and you get the exact executions as if you were trading, you know, directly. There's no like middleman you have in forex. But yeah, let's start breaking down Goldie. I'll use the currency chart just because I assume this is what most people are used to. Let's have a look at that daily close, and I'll show you guys the trades that we kind of ran over in the London session yesterday. So, on a high time perspective, we have gold trading back below 1950 on the monthly time frame, which is huge for gold. And then on the daily time frame, we've had this nice aggressive push down. We ranged for quite a while. We've broken this range. We had a nice 3-pin pattern yesterday. On Friday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday with a nice 3-pin pattern. And then that's when yesterday, when we were trading gold in the London session, price was pushing down, creating a lovely bottom wick. And we were essentially buying up into Friday's high. And that's how we were able to catch these beautiful positions. So we took a first break. No, we actually took a loss. We took a 12-pip loss. I'll share it on my journal with you guys. We took a 12-pip loss around here, I believe. We were looking to run this back up into this daily high. We took that loss there. We took another long there. Original stop was down here. This one would have actually still played out, but we closed this at like 4 pips profit just because I just couldn't deal with sitting in this shit price action anymore. And there was news later on, so we cut this trade at like 4 pips profit. You know, it had a nice run up. We were like, okay, cool, amazing. If we can continue higher, we'll get the volume. If not, we are going to manage our risk. So we took a break even on that one there, which was a nice play. Ended up running, you know, like all the way up into our target of like 100 pips, which is just fucking a huge move. There was another re-entry here. Was price broke above this resistance, retested. You know, you're buying into daily highs. I didn't catch that one. Some of the guys in the community did. I caught the one here. After the 15 broke above this resistance, the 5-minute liquidated the previous low. I had buy stops above that high. Stop loss just below, playing up into these highs, and then I caught like, you know, about 38 pips on that move. It was the first trade on the new Topstep account, and I ended up closing the day up like 3.8 thousand, which was a very nice way to start the challenge. But today's a new day, new trades. We don't give a shit about what happened yesterday. We're here to see what the market's going to give us today. And as we can see, the daily now that we've grabbed that previous daily high, that's a high of liquidity that we needed to grab before having this potential rollover. Could we still push higher? Yes. The high of interest for me, if we do get that push higher, will be to come and liquidate this high here, which is the high of Wednesday on the 21st of June, before, you know, potentially having that rollover. So if we take a look at the monthly on gold, you guys can see here, the monthly, don't do that. The monthly has closed back below this resistance and back below 1950, which is all the way up here, which is huge. So if you just look at pure price action on gold, for the most part, you know, whenever we trade below these levels of like 1950, you typically see a clean drive back down into like, you know, 1850 and then 1800. So as long as we trade below this level, this monthly could give us a top wick a little bit more. And then I think we easily see shorts back down into June's low and potentially down even more. So this month, you know, next month as well, I would love to keep selling gold. That's just on a higher time frame perspective. On an intraday perspective, we have had that sell-off yesterday. We're currently hovering around these previous highs that we broke. Do I think we could come down and liquidate a little bit more? Yes. This low that I had marked out here is a 30-minute low that hasn't actually been liquidated. So this is a low that we could potentially see grabbed before, you know, either having a move back up or having a move back down. But the way that I'd want to trade this is if I can get a short into that liquidity region, then I don't have to worry about when we come down into these regions, are we going to go up or are we going to go down? If I catch the short, then I'm hedged. I don't really give a shit where the market's going to go. So today, I would say I will be looking for, if we can liquidate these highs, I'll sell it down into this low. If we just get the instant drive down, then I'll be looking for longs from around this region. Let me just have a look here. Oh, hey, what the hell? Al is joining. What's going on here? What time is it? Alan's joining. Look who it is. Can't talk because it's past his bedtime. What time is it in London? I'm not expecting to see your face this morning. What time is it? 1 a.m. Wowee. Oh shit, I haven't been recording. That doesn't matter. Still looking for shorts into 1946. 1946? Yeah. For the shorts to correct a high time frame narrative. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I'd like to see. You probably have the pretty similar level to me, actually. 1946. If you look, but you're probably looking on the currency. Let me get rid of that. Let me just interval 1946. Is that what you're looking for? Yeah, similar to me, man. Very similar to me, which is nice. 1946. You got 1950 just up there as well. You know, gold has broken below. If you look at gold on the higher time frames, gold loves the 1950s. You know, the 1850s, 1750s. It loves the 50 levels. Like, so often, whenever you break them, you always retest them. Look at this, respecting it here. So we've actually broken and closed back below 1950 and not yet retested. So this could potentially be a little 3-pin pattern on this weekly time frame to give us a spike back up, grab last week's high. Maybe this week or next week, we just spike up a little bit more, tap into 1950, and then you could potentially see this roll over. But yeah, longs this week to grab the previous weekly high. Looks like a good shout to me. Do I want it bad enough? Yeah, look at that. There's some dedication right there. That is some dedication. Alan's got FOMO. But it's good to be on, man. Well, that's the thing. We have technically in the US tomorrow, 4th of July. So trading Asia today and maybe skipping London tomorrow is not a bad shout, to be honest, man. Or stupidity. Because London may be quiet for your tomorrow, my today. But we'll see. Who's just blowing up my phone? But yeah, let's see if we get some volume this morning. Let's see if we get some volume. Antonio, what's going on, man? Good to have you on the Zoom, mate. Good to have you on. Yeah, so the funny thing is, yesterday I had the biggest loss that I have had in all of June, followed by the biggest win that I had for all of June. So yeah, it was a pretty crazy day yesterday. Closed up the day like 28 pips, and then, you know, my max loss in June was 7 pips. That's the biggest loss we took in June, 7 pips, which was pretty impressive. And then yesterday, first trade of the month, minus 13 pips. Still like very, very well managed. But yeah, I just thought it was just psychological wise weird. The first couple of trades that I've taken moving into July was the biggest win that I had of last month and the biggest loss. So share the stats. I'll share it with you, man. Can you see this? You guys on Zoom see my screen? Yeah, man, I need to find a new schedule so I can trade London and New York. Been like having New York. Yeah, there has been, man. There has. This one moved. It was frustrating because I couldn't like properly break it down. It just moved so fast, man. But it was so simple. Make sure you double check the trade breakdown on that one, because that one was our plan to a T. That's why I put it there. You know, I won't count it towards this because I couldn't get it across in time, but it was still a fucking fantastic trade. But yeah, for you guys on Zoom, I recorded the trade recap of that position yesterday. But like I say, today's a new day. Today is a new day. Regardless of how much we made or lost yesterday, we are in for a new day. So we're getting this nice push up on Goldie. Come and liquidate these highs, and we could see a potential rollover back down into this 30-minute low. I got my charts on this kind of new layout. I got crude oil down here that I'm going to be watching. Whether or not we get movement in the Asian session, we'll have to see. How did oil actually close on the daily? Because I know we were choppy in London. And then we had, yeah, oil's very, very difficult at the moment. So we have just liquidated Friday's high and then closed back below the previous body, which is pretty big. I think you could see maybe oil drive a little bit lower. But I think the noise to the left is a bit too much. Yeah, there's a lot of noise on oil. So you kind of got this, big support there. You kind of got big resistance there. How many pips is this range? 40, not bad. No top wick in this current hourly, so you may see us just have a little spike up one more time. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out after this session. Honestly, I just need to stay awake for New York and see the entire day. Yeah, and Antonio, do something that kind of fits your schedule. Make sure you're not sleep depriving yourself though. Sleep in trading is so fucking important, man. Especially in the beginning, like, you know, everyone wants to grind out in trading. You know, you want to put in as many hours as possible. But it's not always a good thing, because you don't want to burn yourself out. I've definitely done that before. That's why on the weekends I try and take as much time just to completely detach as much as possible. But also, Antonio, whichever time schedule you decide to go with, stick with that, because if you start showing up for random sessions, then you're going to get random results, right? Same as everyone. Have like try and I know it's difficult, you know, we all have busy lives. It's easier for me to say now that I can spend my life doing it, but try and have a fixed sessions that you trade, because that's a big part of a trading plan. I don't think a lot of people put that into their trading plan, is having fixed trading hours that you know your plan works in them hours. Obviously, anything out of that, who gives a shit? Markets are always going to be moving, but as long as you know that your plan works very well in these specific time sessions, then you just have to stick to your time sessions. Obviously, maybe, you know, if you can get on the charts at a different time zone for whatever reason, use whatever, you want to wait for a different session, you can do that. But, you know, if you just want to maybe forward test it or reduce the risk because it's outside of your typical trading hours, then that's not a bad thing to do, man. Stay up late either way, so I'm going to try it out for a week. Yeah, see how it goes, man. Antonio, see how it goes. See how it goes. Yeah, that was a lovely run on gold yesterday. There was actually 2 plays, and I know Marco in the chat caught this one. That breakout retest, boom. FX Carlos, what's going on, man? Good to have you on the stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Boys are tuning in today, getting that Asia Bank. We're getting that Asia Bank. My Mac has been really fucking slow recently. I don't know why. Whose idea was it to buy a Mac to stream off? I don't know. But yeah, let's see if we get some volume on our Goldie today. Let's see if we get that volume. Now you may focus on crude on gold futures. How come you analyze XAU USD? So I'm still going to be this pound US dollar is a swing trade, but you can also trade pound futures. But the reason I have the gold up here is because what I'm noticing is the way that I kind of trade gold is waiting for price to come and grab previous highs or lows before having the real move. And with currencies being a lot more manipulated, I've been noticing that it's been happening more on the currencies opposed to the futures. So the trade that we took on Friday on stream, we took, if you guys take a look, so this is the exact same chart. We took sells on gold here on Friday on YouTube, on the YouTube stream in the community, like this, running it down into here. And the main reason we took this trade is because price came back up and re-grabbed that 30-minute high one more time before having that push. But if you look here on the gold futures, we didn't actually manipulate above that high one more time. So if I was just watching the gold futures, I personally would have missed that trade because this here is a really important part of my plan. So I'm just kind of, for now, until I get used to the fact that, you know, not every time will it liquidate the previous high, I just kind of have to keep watching both. So I'm just kind of watching both just to see how they both move on an intraday perspective. You know, something like this where it just grabs the previous high by, like, you know, literally, what was it? 1 pip to some people may not be a lot, but to me, this is very, very key. Very, very key. So yeah, that's the reason I'm just watching both. You know, I think a lot of people are still, you know, trading the currency chart, so I guess it helps you guys still look at this as well. Obviously, I'm only be trading the gold futures, but I just kind of have to be monitoring how these are moving on this intraday perspective, just until I get completely 100% with it. But yeah, we still this position here where we liquidate the highs, I still took it on the futures account because it had been grabbed on the currency chart, so I was able to take it on the futures. But it was only because I was actually watching on the currency that I saw that it was grabbing the highs. And I'm still going to be, you know, swing trading major currencies, but for intraday trading and scalping is gold futures only. Gold futures and oil, I'm kind of easing myself back into. We used to trade oil like 2 years ago. We traded oil very, very well, but that was more of a swing trading perspective. So I'm just kind of still kind of forward testing the intraday moves. Interesting, thanks. Yeah, no problem, man. It seems like such a little thing, but it's really, really important. And when I kind of started to notice that, hey, look, the currency, obviously it's more manipulated, grabbed the highs, but the futures didn't. I was like, if I was just watching the futures, I may have missed that because I'm so used to our FX ways. So like, see like this, for example, you can see the currency chart come and liquidate this high before shorting down into here. Whereas the futures, because they're less manipulated, you may not see that. So it's just something I'm just kind of, just watching, testing, having an eye for the markets, just seeing that extra confluence. Carl's joining it. Do you prefer Asia personally, chart-wise, especially during news weeks? Yeah, I agree, man. We've had some great trades in the Asian session last month. Really clean volume, like much cleaner moves. You know, there's obviously less volume, but we've still caught like, nice 20, 30 pip runs. The last trade that we had in the Asian session on stream was, where was it? Let me just move my mic. Was, where is she? Was this trade here. And we actually closed this too early. This is the trade that we had in the Asia stream on Friday. And this ran on Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yeah, sorry, Thursday. Thursday, yeah. And this trade ran. big, big, big. This Asia volume was better than London. But I don't trade Asia every single day, just because if I trade Asia every day, London every day, I get a bit too burnt out. I'll watch London for longer. I'll watch Asia for maybe like 2 hours. Most of our trades last month in the Asian session came from around 2 a.m. to about 3 a.m. London time. Didn't really take anything out of that, so let's see. We've got a nice bottom wick on this current 5 on gold. This is looking like it could have a potential push high. We just had that previous 15 close. Sorry, 1 minute 15. Oh, 15's closed quite nice there. How many pips do you have up into these highs? So we've liquidated these highs. 15's closed bullish. So if you were going to look for a break of this high, where would your target want to be? Probably around here, which is only like 16, 17 pips. Not bad. Let's just see how this is looking on the 5. How long we got? So 5 minutes just closed. So 5 minutes hasn't flipped bullish. So not enough volume just yet. But if this 15 in the next 10 minutes can still re-break these highs and have that drive, we have a potential, maybe a half risk buy. Yeah, and New York for 2 hours. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sometimes New York, maybe for like less than that. Sometimes less. Well, New York, I'm also kind of setting alerts whilst, chilling in the evening. If my alerts do go off, then yeah, I quickly fire up the laptop. So you could potentially see longs back up into there, but we have to be wary of this. We've got this resistance, broken support, resistance. So kind of until we get a closure above there, then we could, potentially drive it all the way back up into there. But if there's good volume, we could easily just take the flip of this 15 and have that drive. And the 15 doesn't flip, then we don't take the order, we don't take the trade. Let's see. I haven't put this order in just yet. I'll let you guys know. If I do take this order, stops are going to be around about 10 pips. Probably a little bit less. As we drive, we'll probably bring stops like here. So we look at this on the... How's the 30 starting to... We've got 10 minutes till this 30 is going to close. How's the 30 starting to form? It's choppy. It is choppy. I think we can easily liquidate these highs, though. You would have to manage risk quite aggressively. Have we grabbed the previous 15? Not quite. See, the futures is just starting to flip bullish now almost. She almost went. If we don't... yeah, I would have liked... If this had just liquidated the previous 15-minute low, here and here, I would be happily putting this order in. But the reason I'm hesitant is because we didn't liquidate any of the 15 lows for the past 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. 1921 and yeah, 1921. Yeah, that high is what I'm wary of. If you're looking at 921.45, 45. Yeah. What the fuck was that? I'm wary of this high here. I do think if we get a closure above this range, then we could be longing it back up into to retest this support that we broke nicely yesterday. Just playing the ranges. We're in. This is the current range. You break above this range, and this is the next range. You break below, then you could be shorting it all the way back down into there, which would be very nice. We got 1910. Yeah, 1910 sounds good, man. Sounds good to me. Let's see if this 15 doesn't flip in the next 7 minutes, then we'll wait for some more movement. I will very likely be half risk today, just with it being 4th of July in the US tomorrow. And with that Australian dollar news later on at 5:30 London time, which I likely won't trade. Let me see a chart. Let me see. Break / closure above first. Yeah, see, this is one of them ones where I would consider buying into it rather than waiting for the break. Just because the 15 right now is that nice that if we don't actually break this resistance, then you won't take the trade. But I would consider buying up into that because we have nice liquidity regions to come and grab. But yeah, if we don't flip in this current 15, yeah, then I kind of agree. I'll wait for a closure above, and then we could potentially consider it. This drive lower is nice. Let me just get rid of that line. This drive lower is nice because, like I say, we haven't grabbed any 15-minute lows one more time. So if we can just quickly wick out that previous 15-minute low and then see how this 30 is going to close, this could be nice. If I was having this buy order in, I would delete that buy now. I would have wanted it to see it flip already. 5 minutes is also looking good. I don't get what you mean though, for sure. I do get what, yeah, nice man, yeah, good. Because if I was doing the similar thing yesterday, where, oh, we kind of got it yesterday actually. Alan, did you check that trade that I took yesterday? I feel like it's one that you will very, very clearly see. I'm sure you would have taken that one. There was another one here as well that Marco caught. It's beautiful. My spread is 3 pips on TFF for gold right now. Yeah, that's not ideal, man. To be fair, 3 pips in the Asian session, it's not too bad. What do I have on my personal? I got 0.8. Yeah, 1 pip, yeah. Yeah, 3's not ideal. 3's not ideal. 3's not ideal when you're scalping, 15, 20 pip moves. But the thing that did my nut in the most with the spreads is when I would put in buy stops and price wouldn't actually break that high, but spreads would tag me in. That would really fucking piss me off. Come on, Goldie. Could maybe see it come down to this left shoulder, head, right shoulder first before then spiking up these highs. I'll only consider sells into this 30-minute low if we get more bearish momentum, more closures. I haven't had a chance to watch the breakdown yet. I should be in work. But I've seen the picture. Valid for sure. Very nice catch, they said. Yeah, as I was tracked to the team, man, it was. It really was. We looked at that previous 15-minute low. So the 15 and 30 all closed aggressively above this level here. And I actually was going to I was going to wait for the break of the 15 highs, buying it up into here, which was still like, up into there, 10. And then it drove, no, wait, where was that high we were watching? That wasn't a daily high. Sorry, up here. Look at that, we ran them. Oh no, that's even big. Look at it, ran them highs, huge. Yeah, 15, as soon as that 15 closed above, and then we liquidated that previous 15 and retested all these highs. That's when I was then on the 5. Seeing how we were closure, and after the 5 closed like that, we got an instant bottom wick. I had a very, very quick buy stop in, stops below the low, and then she just ran so high. This 5-minute closed nice, and then this 5-minute, you had a very quick push down, and within like 30 seconds, I was locking in like 30 pips. It was yeah, it was amazing play, man. Carl, yeah, absolutely, man. I can still trade Aussie dollar futures. Let's have a look. Is it on here? Let me just see if I can watch the I haven't been through them myself this morning. We can take a look, man. We do have 4th of July hour today, but US tomorrow, so whether we get some big movement, we'll have to see. What was it listed on here? Yeah, that. There's the daily looking. Daily doji currently trading above that level. Yeah, kind of similar to gold actually. Kind of had that little 3-pin pattern drive up doji today. So you may see it maybe grab the highs one more time, or you could just chop a little bit on an hourly perspective. Trading above that level, grabbing these previous highs, which is nice. You may see it maybe retrace back down into here. Could be nice, man. Could be nice. I haven't really traded Aussie dollar too much. I just need so much more for sales. Yeah, I would love to take it lower. because yeah, you could get clean push back down into like 1950 to 1914, and this is a 30-minute low that's not being grabbed. So we're gonna get this 30 close in 40 seconds. But yeah, I would probably need price to close back below this support. What time was that little bounce again? That was at midnight. Another 16 pip bounce off that support, which is nice. YouTube guys, is my stream lagging? Man, I've tried to tweak these settings so many times. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not used to this streaming life. YouTube guys, is my stream lagging? Maybe not. It just says to me that on YouTube it's lagging, but I don't know. I'd rather the long, as I can go back to bed that way. Working good? Thank you, man. Oh, Angie, nice one. Thank you, man. It says to me it's lagging. I don't know why. Fuck him. Fuck him. But yeah, we may have a... I mean, I'm still going to be staying on till my trading hours for at least, like, you know, the next hour and a half. But like I say, it may be a quiet Asia today with the bank holidays coming up tomorrow. But that doesn't mean we're not going to sit here and see if we get some movement. We're not just going to say volume shit, because there's been many times where there's been bank holidays, but you still had some good volume in like Asia or London. But in the meantime, if you guys have any trading related questions you want to ask about Topstep, anything like that, feel free to ask away. So Goldies, so just had that 30 close across our plays. Oil, I'm not really too interested. Yeah, I was looking for some swings on pound yesterday. Would have hit like 70 pips, but I just wanted to see us grab this low. I had a little alert set there, but the fuck I couldn't do it. So 30's just closed on Goldie. So we are kind of gonna adjust this more to something like this. I think is nicer. So how many pips is this range? So 14. Yeah, 14-point range is very, very, very small. I mean, if we can break below this, I think we get, you know, a nice push back down for at least into there, and potentially come and drive lower much, much deeper into them. I do think we need to retrace some of this first. But whichever way we break out, let's just react to that. Let's kind of let God do his thing for now. As soon as we get that 15 and 30 closure, we can have a look. We're halfway through this hourly now. So how's this hourly starting to form on Goldie? Bit doji, just stuck in this little range, but we have liquidated the lows. So I would like to see us come and grab these highs. This hourly high interests me as well. So you got that hourly support there, huge level support. Look at that, you spike all the way through. What time is that? US session break, retest, drive lower, break above, respecting, could easily see gold, retrace up here. So anytime we break above it, we break back below it, retest, and have a pretty steep, you know, 40 pip drive, break back above it, you retest it, and you get a 60 pip drive. So it's a big, big level. Yeah, man, let's do it. Let me pop it up. I'm still trying to. Let me just go to 15. Yeah, Angel, we'll take a look, man. We'll take a look. Let me see. They sent me some folders. Let me see if I can find it. So from my understanding, and let me go into my Dropbox because they had sent me some files. The first time, so say if you make 10,000, you know, you keep 100% of that. You can withdraw 5,000 first. You can't withdraw the 10,000 in one go on the first time, but that money is still yours to withdraw. So just because you can't take it out straight away, it is still yours, and you can just take it out on the next go. Where is it? Where we go? It's my payout policy. I'll share my screen with you when I find it. 47 people tuning in, guys. Remember, drop a little like for the stream. Where are we? Where are we? Countdown. Release information. I'm sure it's in here. Right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, Goldie's having a pretty nice little bounce here. So Goldie has now grabbed that previous 15-minute low now. So we get some bullish momentum out of here. Possible. Payout policy, right, here we go. Yeah, so you request to withdraw 50% of your account balance each request. Close your account at any time and you can withdraw full 100% of your balance. Payouts are on the same day, so you keep 100% of the first 10,000 and then 90% after that. Then they have Topstep's payout bonus. All funded traders get the refund for the previous month as well, which is pretty nice. Let me send this to you, Angel. Let me send you on. How do I zoom out? Right here. Let me take a screenshot. Oh, Goldie's having a nice little bounce here. It could be good, man. Let me send. Did I send file? There you go, Matt. I just sent it in the chat. Oh, look at this bounce. Nice little reaction off this level. Hi, do you classes or just trade live? Auntie, do you mean like, do I teach? Is that what you mean, man? BTC at all? Yeah, we can have a look at Bitcoin, Matt. We can have a look at Bitcoin. There's my Bitcoin chart. I was watching because Bitcoin had a little sell-off last week and people started freaking out, but I think we bounced pretty nicely off it. Yeah, no worries, anyone. I have much more as well that I can share with you. And if you have any other questions, I have like a full document I can share. So have a look at Bitcoin on this weekly chart. Yeah, so look at that. We broke back above 30,000, which is huge. Broke back above 30,000, retested, now having a pretty big drive. I believe there was some news last week, and we had a potential. We had this little drive lower here, and everyone started freaking out. But we never closed back below 30,000, and now you've just had another, 4% bounce, which is pretty huge on Bitcoin. Oh, look at this, pushing back down. We just grabbed this previous 15-minute high. Yeah, it's pretty choppy. I'm mainly watching XRP is one that I would get involved with. Might ask if my details again ready for no. So you have to do like ID verification and stuff like that. It will all be done through Deal. So you won't get charged next month until you activate the account. So you have, so if you buy like a Topstep combine now, and you don't want to trade it just yet, you won't start paying the next monthly fee until you decide to activate the account. Yes, do you teach? Yes, Anthony, I have my full strategy, full day trading course in the community. I update it regularly with new videos. It's not as if like you're gonna buy a course and never get any updates and just be left to fend on your own. It's absolutely not like that, man. Only ask questions. Exactly, only ask questions. I don't know what you mean. Just wondering, excuse me. It says your message retraced, but I have not deleted your message, so I don't actually know what you said. Just wondering, how do you calculate your risk? I've used forex calculator. Just wondering, TS Trader. Matt, so when I'm trading gold, Maybe I'll get a coffee down with thoughts. Yeah, I get a coffee down you, man. It's never too late. Matt, so when I'm trading gold, the best way to think about it is one contract is $10 per point move, so and per 10-cent move. So if I jump in gold, let me just show you. Let's go down to the 5 minute. Let's just say, oh, this is a nice little 5 minute. That's a nice 5 minute closure that we just looked at there. Let's just say, you know, we take a long position now, and we have stops down here looking for this play up. So this is a 6 pip stop loss. So with one contract, that is $60. 10 contracts, $600. Oh, this is a nice little push. So I'm just seeing if we're going to get this nice bounce there. Just that 5 minute close. Quick 5 minute bottom wick. If we don't liquidate these highs, how long we got? We've got 5 more minutes to this 15 is going to close. How's this 15 starting to look? Oh, 15. Look at that. Regrab the lows, about to close high. 30 could be nice here. 30. Yeah, so we just grabbed the previous 30 low. We're about to re-break the highs. What would stops be? If we take the break of this high, stops are going to probably be anywhere from 5 to 10. I mean, we are still in this range, but if we don't re-break these highs now, then you shouldn't get tagged in, and then you won't have the loss. So what we got 12 pips up into these highs. We'll have to be aggressively break even around this resistance at 1922. Let me see. Remember, liquidity is going to be a lot lower today as well, so the execution won't be as good as it normally is, but that's due to the liquidity. Yeah, alright. I am going to put this buy in on gold at half risk. I'm going to have a buy stop above this current high. Half risk because of the session and 4th of July tomorrow. And if we can see this drive back up to here, amazing. I haven't been activated in this just yet. Let me share my... Yeah. Oh, there you go. It's already got it on the screen there. It's already got it down there. But you guys can see it here. I don't want it on there. If this 5 minute doesn't drive in 3 minutes and we don't get a strong 15 continuation and re-break the highs, then we will manage. But this 15 looks nice. We've re-grabbed the previous 15 minute lows. The 5 minute grabbed the lows, closed bullish, broke back above this little level. Quick bottom wick. I shoulda, woulda, coulda been off that one, but I didn't see it. So we're still breaking the highs. I think we have a lot of liquidity to come and grab up here, and we could potentially see, you know, runners back up into these highs of like 20 pips. If this 15 doesn't close with nice volume, closing like above this with a nice strong candle, then we'll manage risk. And even if we don't drive in this, oh, am I sharing the wrong screen? Oh, sorry guys, I wasn't sharing my charting screen. So if this 15 doesn't close like this, breaking above this resistance with some nice volume, then we'll probably go break even pretty quick. But if this 5 minute even doesn't re-break its own high, then we don't get tagged, we don't take the trade, we don't take the loss. And we'll just cancel the order straight away. But let's just see how this 5 is going to close. I'm not going to do anything until then. Tagged in. Oh man, not for me, man, not for me. My order, see, my order on the futures has no top wick, so my order here is sitting around 19294 right here. Maybe I should draw my positions down here so you guys can see it better on the futures chart. I'm just still watching the gold. My current stop is going to be down here. If it doesn't flip in the next 1 minute 30, then we will cancel the order. But we're looking for this to have a drive potentially back up into these highs for like 20 points half risk. We could be looking at a pretty nice position. Let me get this XRP chart off. How long have we got? We've got 1 more minute. If this doesn't flip in this 1 minute, we will cancel this order straight away and just wait for a little bit more volume. Anyone who's just joined the stream, we are putting this in at half risk. No reason to go full risk on this just yet. If we do break out this range, I will consider putting in my second position. Nothing is moving on chart. Yeah, sorry, man. I was on the wrong screen. Yeah, was there good volume during in Asia? Yeah, man, there's good volume in Asia. Maybe not today, you know, with it being 4th of July tomorrow in the US session. But yeah, we've had some great trades on stream in the Asian session. Last month alone, we had some great trades. Have I been tagged in? Yes, there you go, cool. I've been tagged in there now. So I just got tagged in at 1929.4. 1929.4. If we don't get a strong closure in this the next 16 seconds, we will manage. But yeah, we'll have a nice push. Let me just put in, I'll put in a stop right now, just down here. So this 5 minutes just closed doji. So the 15 just liquidated them previous highs. I would have wanted to see kind of a bit of a better close than that. See, we have still broken the highs. You know, we've now closed above this resistance. The 15 regrad the previous 15-minute lows, just closed above this little resistance. It's not really what I would have wanted to see. A little bit more volume than that. So we're 15 minutes away from this hourly candle now. How's this hourly starting to look? Yeah, so grab this. I do still think we can liquidate this a little bit more. So 5 minutes just having a little drive there on the currency chart. Gold futures stuck in this little tiny range. Let me see. See, I kind of wanted to bring like a. I would have wanted to see a little bit better of a closure than that. So we have no bottom wick on this current 5 on the futures. Let me just bring, just in case we all of a sudden. All right, I'm going to be aggressive here. I'm going to put my stops to break even. It's aggressive, but I just would have liked to have seen kind of a better closure than that. So I've just put my stop loss at 1929.5. Basically break even. Just because we are retesting this level here, which is the level, oh there you go, I'm out, which is the level that we could retest before driving lower. Like I say, if the 15 had closed above with a nice body, I would happily hold this. But the fact that we have just retested that level, having that push lower, I've just been taking out that position now. So I think we're a little bit minus, yeah, so I'm minus $5 after commissions on that play. But for me, there's no real reason to hold that now. Like I say, if we had had a really nice 15 closure above here, I would keep my stop loss open. I'll be more than happy to hold. But this is a pretty big make or break level on gold right now. Body needs to close above. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen that closure above, man. If we had that closure above, I'd hold this all day. Sweeping them high as a target in the lows. Yeah, that's my overall plan, man. As soon as we do liquidate these highs, then yeah, I'm selling it back down into here, and potentially back down into like 1914. Yeah, it's going up. Yeah, if anyone is still in this, I'd just be at break even. I personally just don't want to get stuck in low volume, and this is the earliest we have taken a trade in the Asian session in all of last month. If we do, you know, all of a sudden get that closure above this resistance, amazing. We'll just look to do the exact same thing again. But I'm not going to predict that price is going to close above here. I want to see price actually give me the closure above here, give that confirmation, and then amazing, we'll drive it higher. If I was in, so this one here, you know, obviously like I said, shoulda, woulda, coulda. That right there would have been my ideal entry, because where the fuck is it all the way down there? Because the 5 minute here liquidated the previous 5 minute low. See, it's very, very similar to this. We liquidated the previous lows, created a big bottom wick, grabbed the lows one more time. So you could have actually, as soon as that 5 minute closed, quick bottom wick, buy stop on the break of that high, stop loss 6 pips. And if you were still in that one, then you'd probably be break even. But we were too busy being moon boys over XRP, but it's okay. Great break even, great management. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, it made sense to manage. There's personally, right now, no reason to leave this open just yet. See, there you go. Now we're having that little drive lower because we've liquidated all of this resistance. So we had to have that liquidity grab before potentially having that push lower. Good shout, no volume. Yeah, Eric, you gotta, in the Asian session, you kind of have to manage differently in other sessions. For the simple fact that early on in my day trading journey, I used to get stuck in shit like this, and it just used to annoy the hell out of me. So if ever I see that now, and I don't see clear breakouts, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. My psychology cannot take these ranges, and this is why we, in the London session yesterday, we had these buys from down here, which ended up running, like over 120 points, which is just incredible. But we got stuck in such shit volume that we closed this at like plus 4 pips, and then it ended up running. Yeah. So whenever I see price doing this, I'm personally not interested in setting it. I want high volume like this. So if ever I catch an entry and price doesn't flip in my favor, especially after a liquidity grab, manage it from that neutral perspective, and get the fuck out. Simple as that. Don't try and predict that price is going to close above this resistance. If we had closed above, amazing, we could hold. But the fact that we couldn't close above this resistance means we have to manage our long position. That's as simple as that. Are you in that trade? Yeah, I was in that trade, man. I closed at break even. Well, I was long 5 contracts on that position. So after commissions, etc., minus like $5. Well, really like $20 profit. Big bucks. Big bucks. And yeah, another reason for kind of managing aggressive is because we do have that 4th of July in the US tomorrow. Do you trade US 30? No, I haven't really, man. I'll trade NASDAQ. I'll trade the S&P. But I've never... US 30 is probably the only one I haven't really watched. I don't know why. The main reason I prefer NASDAQ is because I have that NASDAQ and S&P correlation of the liquidity grabs, which is like essential for me when I'm trading NASDAQ. But I think the Dow just has a fucking mind of its own. My drawdown on the Topstep, there was none, man. There was none. I just was in a 5 contract position, so I paid $25 in commissions. So I mean, the actual profit on the day is $20. Even with that quick break evens, to still be up $20 on that very small position is the reason I love trading with no spreads and instant executions. Yeah, I'm not going to sleep tonight. Fireworks going to keep me the entire night. My neighbours here. Yeah, that's crazy, Antonio. But yeah, speaking of America, YouTube guys, we got 60 people tuning in. Where's everyone from? I assume that last time there's not many people from Europe, unless you are Alad and Ron. If Ron's still here and not fallen asleep. Is Ron still here? Yeah, Ron's still here. I think Ron.
Yeah, I'm still awake.
Good man. Aaron, can you look at the NAB chart? I want to see. Yeah, what's the ticker angel? Is it just NAB? MD USA, US, nice. Louisiana, very nice. Louisiana. Let me have a look at Louisiana. Weirdly enough, I've been talking about Canada and America recently. I had a dream last night that I moved to America. Whether that's a sign or not, I don't know. This is pretty cool. Oh shit, that's crazy. Nice. Oh, look at that Goldie. Perfect management there, guys. Melbourne, nice, man. Nice. Alabama, cool. Oz, nice. Glasgow, still in Vietnam. Ah, nice, man, nice. How is Vietnam? At the minute? Is it rainy season there? I assume it's pretty hectic there at the minute. I know it was just coming into it when I was in Thailand. New Zealand, Owen, nice, man, nice. Good man. People tune in from all over. The American dream. Yeah, man. Washington, D.C. Canada. Sarah, nice. Canada, that's where I want to go. I need to go visit Canada. So guys, if we had managed our position the way that we did, we would currently be like, you know, minus 6 points on this position. So trade management there, beautiful. Let me just share this for the journal. Sydney, bro, nice man, nice. Sorry, US, good man. Let me update the journal. I've had a lot. Man, it's only 2 days into July. I've already had fucking 5 trades. Excuse my French. But yeah, I am pleased with the way that I managed that position. Like I say, if we had got this closure, and the key word here is if we had got this closure above this resistance, we would have had a lovely position. And we would have, you know, maybe seen this drive up to, you know, into these highs. We would have pulled out some good profits. But the key word is if, because if price had done that, we would have held. But you have to stay neutral in your trading. And if price doesn't do what you've set out for it to do, and it respects that resistance after liquidating these highs, and you're in longs and you just let this hit stop loss, that is shit trading, and that is poor trade management. If I'm in longs and price is reacting off a level of resistance, regardless of if I want price to go up, price doesn't give a fuck about what I want it to do. I have to react to the fact that we're trading around a level of resistance and we've liquidated some highs. So that's the reason I went break even, because we didn't break above these highs. We tried to, price pushed all the way up, but we grabbed all of this liquidity, still respected that resistance, closed back into the range, and now we're having that push lower. So very, very good management. Eric, 10 minutes, man. 5 minutes, if that. And then you can have full access to us live day trading every single day in the London session. You know, the full course strategy. I've been doing a lot of trading psychology audios recently, which I love doing. So people can sit down, have a coffee, listen to me talk about trading psychology. It's my favorite part to talk about. But yeah, there's loads of value now. You can see all of our other trade recaps. I mean, you can see a lot of the recaps on the YouTube from our live sessions. We've had amazing trades just on the YouTube live streams. We haven't had a losing day, touch wood, on the YouTube lives. I think for all of June, and I think maybe start of May or something. Sydney, bro, nice man, nice. I want to come back to Sydney. I only got a quick stopover in Sydney on my way to Thailand and my way back. But yeah, I want to come down to Sydney again, man. All right, so plan of action now for gold is we're just gonna wait for a breakout of this range. If we get a closure below this little level, we can see this drive to come fill in this wick and potentially drive into there. But until we break below that, we're just gonna wait. Futures metals open till 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, and equities till 1 p.m. Yeah, man, yeah. Oh, so you still got a half day on futures. That's not too bad, man. That's not too bad. Short and gold right now. Ooh. No breaks with futures. Yeah, that's amazing, man. Futures all day. Obviously, I made the announcement on YouTube that I was, you know, quitting forex after 5 long years, and everyone started freaking out thinking I was quitting day trading. Absolutely fucking not. I've just had amazing success with just day trading gold, so it makes sense for me to run with that. Hit you up when you on Insta when you're here in Sydney. Yeah, definitely, man. Do it. We'll meet up. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So what time is it? Yeah, cool. So it is coming up to 2 a.m. London time. So 2 to 3 a.m. is typically when I have seen the most volume in gold in the Asian session. So we had a quick little scalp there. But if I look back at all the trades that I took in June in the Asian session, they all came between about 2 to 3 a.m. 2:15, 2:20, 2:30, 2:50. Yeah, so most of my trades in Asian session come between this 2 to 3 a.m. window. So with that note, we are going to sit here for another hour and I'm going to go grab a coffee. So I'll be 2 seconds, guys. I need some more fucking caffeine in my life. we got the coffee. We got the coffee. Focused on futures funding. Futures funding 4 now. Ooh, nice. I'll check them out, man. I'll check them out. How's Goldie pushing? 5-minute chopping. Yeah, there's some. That was another kind of, you know, another reason for me jumping into the futures is the futures prop firm industry. Oh, it's way better, way better. All right, so we're gonna push now. What time are we coming to? We just had that hourly close. So this is the first 5 minutes of this hourly. So we're creating a top wick on this current hourly. No bottom wick just yet. So previous hourly has just closed pretty doji, but we've also had that lovely liquidity grab of these highs. So we're now coming into 2 AM. We've just had that nice spike in volume. See a drive down today, you could have a potential 12 points. Planning on opening a trading floor in Australia. Yeah, I would love to at some point. I would love to. You know, it's not going to be one of these trading floors that you see like some people on social media have where it's just like, you know, a boring office. I want to kit out like a fucking warehouse. I want to build a little coffee shop in there. I want to make it like, you know, couches, TV, like super relaxed, cool environment. Not like an office environment, because who the fuck wants to sit in an office? But yeah, we'll kit it out. You know, we'll have like multiple desks, all the screens. We'll have like multiple chill out areas. Yeah, I think it's needed. I think it's needed. Plus, it'd be nice for, you know, like I've been for a while now considering getting an office, a place where I can just kind of have my trading to do and have home separate. But I've looked at some places and they're all just not my cup of tea, to be honest. So even for myself, it would be quite good. I've seen some warehouses where grab noise previous highs. Seen some warehouses where it kind of has like 2 floors, kind of has like steps going up the side. Looks really fucking cool. So yeah, one day I'll definitely want to do that. But yeah, I have seen some people on social media create trading floors, but they're all pretty boring, to be honest. You hopped on the futures, right? Yeah, absolutely, man. We're on the futures grind now. Hell yeah, man. Fun Factory was amazing. Fuck, imagine that. That'd be sick. Fun Factory, yeah, that'd be amazing. Rob, I can't even say his name probably. Rob Durdek is the reason that I started drinking coffee. Back in my younger days, I was obsessed with skating. That's all I did. And I watched one of his day in the life of a skateboarder and he drank coffee. So I started drinking coffee and I was like, this shit's disgusting. But I was like, you know what? If he does it, I have to do it. And I used to force myself to drink coffee because he did it. Pretty fucking stupid, I know. But yeah. Which prop is for futures? Yeah, Topstep. Topstep, you can check the link in the bio. They have incredible offers at the minute. Oh yeah, rest in peace, Big Black. Yeah, dude was a legend. That's sad, man. I used to use him on Skate 3 as well. That's sad. Topstep, yeah. Topstep is what I'm running with at the minute. You know, you got a one-step, one-rule process to become a funded trader now. You can pick up 150k account for like just under 150 US dollars, which is just incredible. Keep 100% of the first 10,000 you make, and then you have a 90-10 profit split after that. It outbeats. I've used a lot of FX prop firms. Some good, some bad. Yeah, but this beats it hands down, easy. Doesn't even come close. And I like the fact that it's actually created by real traders, not just some random kid in their bedroom. You don't know if it's legit. Yeah. I hated coffee until I went to Canada. Nice. Does Canada have good coffee? Is that like a known thing that I'm missing out on? I don't get the deal with iced coffee. Ron, I fucking love iced coffee. It's all we drank in Thailand. we were getting iced coffees delivered to the villa every single day. Every single day. Look at this push on Goldie. As soon as we get this break, we could see a very quick scalp hit back down into these lows. This is looking real nice. Good old times, yeah, man. Best times. Best times. Go on, Pan to have multiple moves. Yeah, good man. Yeah, same as me. Take as much as we can, man. Absolutely. Called it, Owen. Good job, man. Good job. I hope you're running them shorts nicely, man. Nice push. Real nice push. Yeah, you could have actually seen the flip out of this hourly low, because the hourly created this massive top wick in the first 5 minutes of the candle, now having this drive lower. So, I mean, yeah, essentially you could have seen the breaks that low. It's only moved 5 pips, but it's still nice. As soon as we get this closure in 3 minutes, as long as we don't drive into these lows, I am still shorting this. Max allocation, 450,000. Oh, Timmy's, yeah, Timmy's. Good old Timmy. Sorry, I thought you said good old... How did I read that as good old times? Yeah, good Timmy's, yeah. Does the daily loss rule still knock you out as a protection on the test? No, so they have also got rid of the daily loss limit. If you hit the daily loss limit, it's not a rule violation. You just have to stop trading for that day. About to close my short, 2 risk reward, good man. Very, very nice. Where was the signal? Where was the signal? So no top wick in this current 5 on the currencies, but we had a nice top wick on the futures here. Pretty interesting. The rules are so good. Yeah, the rules are fucking amazing. You did give a signal. No. As soon as I get this closure on gold, I want to take this short. You know, we're going to get this breakout of this little low here. So now that we got that confirmation, as soon as we get a quick top wick, retest that, I'll be selling gold back down into this 30 low. 7 minutes into that time session I said, and you know, we've had more volume than we have all morning, which is good. This is why the 2 to 3 a.m. window in the Asian session, London time, is amazing. Would have been nice if it gave a 5-minute top wick. Yeah, it would be, man. But prior, for me personally, prior until this push, yeah, it personally wasn't confirmed for me here. It's very easy to see this 5-minute push now and be like, ah, shit, why am I not in this short? But until you get that closure below this level, I personally won't chase it. If we do break this level, amazing, we'll get the quick retest and we'll short down into this low and down into this low. Aaron, I took the buy you said. Now the 800 count is gone again. Top up, man. It's all good. Keep topping it up. Just keep topping it up. What account size do you risk percent-wise on your Topstep? I'm trading between, you know, 7 to 10 contracts. With my average stop loss last month of 4 pips and my average stop loss overall between 10 to 15, I would have to have 3 losers in a row in a day to hit my daily loss limit. I don't recommend you jump in with 10 contracts. I'm just have refined a lot more. All right, how long we got? We've got 37 seconds here. Top it up. What's the main difference between futures trading and FX leverage trading? Futures, you're just going to have way better executions, no spreads. That was the main decider for me. Better prop firm opportunities. FX brokers don't want to see you make money. You know, you deal with a lot of manipulation because it's less regulated than futures. Futures, you'll never see crazy random spikes on your chart that are trying to stop hunt everyone. You will never see that in futures, ever. You look back at all like the Amanda charts, and I can show you guys here. All right, so we just had a closure there. Oh, we have a nice top wick here on Goldie. What would stops be? Stop loss would be if we were to market execute sales right now. Stops would be 7 pips. Target's small. It's only 10 pips. Like, I would take a market execution sell now, and my stop would be here. No, too late. But my TP has to be here. It's only 10 pips. It's a bit too small of a range for me personally. But that's the trade I would have taken. I just kind of want to see a little bit more. Like, we have just left a big wick there. I wonder if we're just going to drive up a little bit more. Let me just see. Let me get a few more movement on this. 5 node top wick in the last. I have one, man. I have one. Anyone join the stream? No, we're not in this. This is one I would have liked to take, but I'm not in this. See, we've just wicked out that previous 5 minute low, and now we're having that drive higher, so we would have had to be in break even there, quite aggressive. And look, the currencies has grabbed the 5 minute low, futures has not grabbed the 5 minute low. So what are we coming into? We're coming into the last 5 of the 15 candle. So we still have that low there. Yeah, just joined the line. Have you taken a trade yet, Alex? Yeah, I took longs on gold from here, and once price tapped this region, we took a quick break even. So if you take a look at the Topstep account, you know, up $20, but I'm -5 after fees. I was looking to take this sell, but the fact that the 5 minute instantly left a wick, and now we've just re-grabbed the previous 5 low, having a drive higher. I'm not convinced just yet. I mean, this is the last 5 of this 15. So if this 5 closes strong, then you already know this 15 is going to be leaving a potential big wick again. See, back into the range. And the reason I didn't jump in the sells as well here on that quick retest is because into this low, you got to be break even around 6 pips, which is too small for me personally. I like to scalp, but I need more than 6 pips. The one chart, the futures one. Antonio, I'm currently both, to be honest. Mainly, yeah, the Oanda one, just because that's what I'm more used to right now. Because if you see the futures chart, see here on the Oanda chart, we actually grabbed the low before having this retracement, but we didn't actually do it on the futures one here. So if I was just watching the futures one here without grabbing these lows, I'd be sitting in drawdown. Grabbed it from the current chart on the future. Yeah. Ah, nice. And that's why it wasn't valid. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Could we still, you know, flip out on this 15? Possibly. But we've tried to break out of this range. You know, we tried to break out over here, closing straight back into it. I do think we'll grab these lows. I'm very surprised it became that low. You know, I think anyone trying to jump in longs right now is trying to do something like this. People trying to jump in longs here, stops below this low. So I think, you know, we could still see that spike down into that low. If this 5 minute does end up closing still respecting this level, then I'll consider taking it. What time is it? 2:15 London time. My TP is at the low. Yeah, I think that's a nice target, man. My kind of main overall target to short gold is this 30-minute low here. I think we can come and liquidate that and retrace a little bit more. I'm just skeptical today, like I say, with that 4th of July today. But this is our prime time trading time. Prime time trading time in the Asian session. But we have had a nice little quick scalp this morning. Price followed the plan, we executed it, we took the break even, so it was great management. But now if price closes back into this range, again, I'll follow the plan of I will not jump in shorts until price recloses back below this level. And if we do, amazing, we'll take it again. Fucking knob. Yeah, I'm surprised you guys in London are still awake. 2:15 on that grind. Have you seen the new 2024 Chevrolet? No, man. Let me have a look. I haven't. Let me have a look. Corvette era. Let's have a look. I quite like Corvettes. You know, I don't really see them very often in the UK or Australia. Let me have a look. Oh shit, that's clean. Oh yeah, that's nice. That's very, very nice. I was not expecting that. Yeah, that's very nice, man. I like that. Well, if we short gold now, 100 pips, we should all be able to afford one by the end of the stream. I just made one, thank you. Thanks. Ooh, look at this Goldie having this push higher. Look at that. So we've clearly faked out of this support. The 15 couldn't close below. Now we're back in the high. So yeah, gold just stuck in this little range. Gold pushing. Yeah, gold pushing, man. Gold pushing. Pushing. I do still think we'll come and re-grab this low. In order for me to want to take buys, if I was buying gold, my target will be this 30-minute high. Either liquidate this 30-minute high or liquidate this 30-minute low. Also stopped at break even. Good job, man. Good management. Break even's good, man. Break even's good. Are you using CBDR range? I'm not sure what that is, man. CBDR range for Asia? Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, on the other side of the range. Yeah. Wrong side, Goldie. Wrong side. If you get one shipped to the UK, you'll be one you need me. Yeah, she said. Yeah, man. Well, I need to get it shipped to Australia. I'm in Australia now, man. So it'll be pretty expensive to. Cars are expensive in Australia anyway, so to ship a car out here would be even more. My car was pretty expensive, and back home it'd literally be half the price. Closure above now would be good. Yeah, closure above would be good. If we do get that closure above, like I say, we can see it run back up into here, which will be 25 pipperoonies. Oh, my bad. All good, man. All good. No worries, man. I think when a lot of people hear me talking, I say I'm living in Australia, like, huh. It would get robbed in the UK? Yes, it would. Hi from New York. It's 9:17. Hey, what's going on, David? Appreciate you tuning, man. You would think you wouldn't. Oh, 2 minutes here on Goldie. We're coming into 10 more minutes to 30. How does 30 sound to look? Oh, look at that 30. What a push. What a push. This could be real nice. How many? As we get quick bottom wick here, you got to be break even at 10 pips, and highs of the range TP will be around 30, which is beautiful. From Florida, where it's also 950. Nice. 1950 run up. Yeah, Joel, that was my higher time frame daily bias, because the daily's broken back below 1950 and not yet retested. Whether we get the the volume today, I doubt it, but let's see. We're about to get the closure back out this range though. As long as we close above here, we should be looking good. Oh, look at this push. This is lovely. Look at that volume. Look at that volume. That's beautiful. How many pips off that bounce off support? Yeah, some 20 pips away. That's very nice, man. Very nice. I won't take it off the rip in the Asian session because that's just crazy. Well, let's see. We've got 33 seconds here. We're starting to leave a wick, which is okay. We're going to have some sort of reaction. It's expected. If we get a quick bottom wick here, we could look to take this higher. Stop loss will be below the previous 5-minute low. So we want a quick little bottom wick, and we will be looking for something like this. Reminder, meeting 11:20.
Not a retest.
Oh, absolutely.
Retest.
If we can spike down, with no top wick, I'll consider. See, I could take the break of this high, but then the risk to reward kind of goes a bit shit. I don't really want to have an 18 pip stop loss in the Asian session. We're coming into the last 10 minutes of this 30. Come on, spike down a little bit more. A little bit more, Goldie. Oh, no. No. Wrong way, mate. Wrong way. Yeah, now if we spike down now, I wouldn't take a retest because we create a top wick now. We actually had an instant top wick in the futures. Yeah. You boy. If we now can come and get a quick retest of this level, I'll look for the breakout like this, and I'll have my stop loss wherever that retest is going to be, looking for the bounce out of that. And then we could be looking for a nice little quick 20 pip run. I won't hold all the way to 23 pips in the Asian session, but I'll take 15, 20, hold some runners. Yeah, this is nice, because now if we're going to just completely roll over and do what we did here, and we take buy stops on the break of the side, then we won't get triggered. Then we just let price do whatever it wants. But now if we get this quick little retest of this, and then we take the flip out of this current 5 and re-break its own current high, then we should get a nice push. We'll have to be break even at this level, which is slightly aggressive, but it could be worthwhile, because if we can continue running higher, then we could have a lovely push today. Oh, don't do that. Anyway, let me put this level, clean up a bit. I haven't put this Payout in just yet, guys. Going full risk? Yeah, I will, Antonio. If we can retest this level, I'll go full risk. Yeah, I'm not in this now. I just need to see I would have wanted to see it drive a little bit lower. If we break these highs, I think you'll probably have a drive, but yeah. I am personally not in this. If anyone is, yeah, I would hold. I think you'll have a nice drive. I would have seen a little bit more of a quick bottom wick there. Or if we had created the bottom wick without creating that quick top wick, then we could have taken the aggressive entry. How's this 30? We got 8 more minutes till this 30 is going to close. Yeah, this 30 is looking beautiful. Looking damn beautiful. 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 If this 30 closes like this, as long as it doesn't close too high, you can still get a bottom wick on the 30, and then you can still drive it higher. What a push. Even in this awful Asia range today, we've been able to call these moves very, very well. Very, very well. Asia with the volume. Stop loss would have been huge. Yeah, stop loss was too big. It would have been like here. Stop loss is 17 pips. And you know, the target's like 20. So it's like just about a 1-to-1. Which is a bit too aggressive. Well, we would be break even at this 30 high. Which is like, yeah, it's only 12 pips. Just see how it would have played. I'd have to be break even once we grab these highs, and yeah, as soon as we tap into them highs, which is now just tapped into, we would have to be break even on this position anyway, because we're just grabbing these highs. So let's just see. But if we do get this 30 breakout of this range as well, this is another confluence, and then we got another 30 minutes of our trading session, which I will absolutely be staying around for. We'll stay on to about 3 AM London time. And then I'm gonna go and chill for the rest of the day. We can still take after a strong 15 close. Yeah, absolutely, man. Definitely. The closer we get to these closures, the more confidence we're gonna have here. So we are just grabbing this previous 15-minute high. You know, we haven't tapped into this level just yet, which is nice. But yeah, even if it's 15 close nice and strong, 15 quick bottom wick, yeah, we still have opportunity here. No such thing as missing a trade. No such thing. I'm going to bed. Ah, oh, we are coming into the last 5 of the 15 and 30. After the stream, yeah, good. all right. Not trading London. Yeah, I'll watch the London Open for like an hour. See if the volume's there. But the closer we come to the US session with 4th of July, I'm very skeptical of volume. All right, so 5 minutes is closed. If we don't break the previous 5-minute high here, I think you could see this re-grab this 5-minute low and properly retest this level and then flip out of there. If anything, I would like this current 5 to close doji. The reason I'd like it to close doji is because that's still going to give us the 30 closure above here, because if we now come back down and we re-grab this 5-minute low now, then this 30 is going to be leaving a top wick failing to break above this resistance. So I want this candle to close nice and doji, and then the next 5-minute early on into the next 30, see this drive down, re-grab the previous 5-minute lows, and then we look for that 30 continuation. Pretty similar to what we were doing yesterday on the daily time frame on gold. I'll be on for London also. Yeah, good chat, man. Let's do it. We'll be going live on Zoom. Look at this music. Let me change the music here. I need some fast-paced beats to get me in the zone. Let's get the FWA trading playlist on the go. let me share the playlist. You guys in Discord have access to the FWA trading playlist. No top wick on the current futures. 5 minute on gold. Let's get in the zone. Let's do it. We got half an hour to make the most of this session. Maybe it's a bit too loud. Oh yeah, also YouTube guys, let me know if the chart layout like this, which I've changed to, is too small for you guys to be able to see on YouTube. I have it laid out like this because I have a much bigger monitor, but if it's too small for you guys to see, let me know, and I may just use just this one, and I'll probably just use this just for my personal look, and we can kind of transfer between the two. What's going on here? Emails. Why are people emailing me? Yeah, just 2 gold would be better. Yeah, cool, man. Kind of too small. All right, cool. Too small. All right, cool. Next time on stream, I'll change it, and we'll just watch this one, and then I'll keep this one just for my other half of the screen, and then we can always transfer between the two. But I appreciate the feedback, guys. I'll work on it. I'll change it. Yeah, I thought it would be. I have to zoom in. Too small. I zoom in on tablet. Yeah. All right, guys. No worries. I'll change it around. I'll move it around. To be fair, in the Asian session, we're only really trading gold anyway, so we don't actually really need to look at these too much. I kind of use these more so for London, but for Asia, we're pretty much just trading goldie. So yeah, I'll switch it up, guys. How long we got? We got another half an hour of this Asian session left. Another 30 minutes to take some scalps. Remember, YouTube guys, drop a little like for the stream. I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in. We've had some nice calls this morning, even in this very, very small range. We've had some very nice quick calls. We could have another scalp soon. See, like I said, I would like this 5 minute to kind of close doji, because if this closes doji, then we still get that 30 breakout, and then we can still come and re-grab this 5 minute low. So this 5 minute low is now the low that interests me. As long as we don't re-break this high right now, close the nice doji candle, re-grab this low, and we'll take the flip out of that. So if we had taken this on the futures, yeah, it would still be in it, but let's just get rid of this now. I don't give a shit. We'll be back on the YouTube live streams tomorrow for the London session. Asian session will be back on Thursday. Ooh, so this is the last couple of seconds of this 30, and this 5 is all of a sudden closing pretty bearish. So if this now closes bearish, that 30 is going to be leaving a big top wick. Look at that, big wick. That's why I said I wouldn't want to see this close too bearish, too close to the. Yes, it's flipped pretty bearish now. So we're now grabbing that previous 5 minute low. See, this is closed. See, this is gold to the T. This is why you guys have to study gold. Gold can look so bullish, and then literally like the last 10 seconds, everything can change on gold. And this is why you either love or hate it. And this is personally the reason why I love it. I have had it so many times on gold where, you know, maybe I've been running shorts and it's looking bullish, and I close my position like 10 minutes before the candle's going to close. No, 10 seconds before the candle's going to close, and then it just completely retraces. So, like I say, I didn't want that 5 minute to close bearish for the simple fact that if it closes bearish, then we're going to be getting that 30 wick around all of this resistance, and that's exactly what we did. Now we're having that drive lower. Even though we're driving lower, the good thing I like here is we're getting some strong volume. We just need an entry, and then we can ride some of this volume. We can ride this puppy down. But overall today, if we actually look what gold's doing, we know it's very easy to be zoomed in and be like, oh my god, we're getting so much movement. We just zoom out for a second. We haven't actually really done anything. It's probably the slowest Asia we've seen in the past couple of weeks, but it's okay. Asia can be slow sometimes. This is US volume, and this is Asia. So to be able to just call the little quick scalps that we've been able to call just in this tiny little range is great work. Market wizard. One day, man, one day. Let's see how this fire's going to close. So yeah, Alad, it's you. Alad, get off the stream. It's Alad ruining the stream for everyone. So we're grabbing all of this liquidity, we're retesting these highs. If the 5 minute close back into the range, you could retest it and you could see these lows grabbed. However, if this 5 wicks all the way back above and we respect this, then you'll probably see a drive into there. So this current 5 is going to be the decider of where we take the next 30 minutes. We have no top wick on this current 30, which is interesting. So 30's broken this resistance, currently retesting. So if anything, you know, if we just adjust our levels to like this, the 30 has still broken out of this range, but we still have this resistance. So unless the 5 minute starts flipping bullish out of here, we can take that 30 continuation. I'll probably wait for the break of maybe these highs, and I can still catch like 13 to 15 pips up into probably here is cleaner. So if you re-break this previous 5 minute high, which is here, drive up into there, 16 pips, not bad. Let's see, 2 more minutes to this 5 is going to close. If you were to take the re-break of the current 5 and 30, stops will be 10 pips, target's going to be around 20, nice 1 to 2.
Aaron, your TS Trader platform.
Yep.
Can you see the every order that you've made and like the value?
So if are you on it now?
No, I haven't used it, but I'm using it through TradingView.
Yeah.
You can see like, and when you do like, you can see account summary, which is quite good. You can see all the orders, but they just don't give monetary values.
Oh yeah, so I have a performance and I've added. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Here. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have. Let me just share it on YouTube as well. So you can add different things that you can completely customize this by clicking this plus up here. And then I've added this performance center. I've just dragged it down here, and let me just get rid of this. And this is what gives me this. So it tells me every single trade that I've taken, my winning trades, my losing trades. I can see all the positions that I've taken down here as well, times they were taken. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I'm sharing in the chat what you get on TradingView. I can't see if it's like a loss or a win. It's crazy.
Not under the trading panel.
Oh no, I haven't downloaded that one yet. I'm using TradingView.
No, sorry, on
Oh yeah, on trading panel, yeah.
Yeah, does it? I might have it under there.
No, it's like it has everything, every bit of information apart from the value that you closed it at. I'll send a picture.
I know what you could do is you could set up the TS Trader just for the performance center and still take your trades just off TradingView, and it will still update at the end of the day on the performance center. But that is a bit weird that you can't do it on. I reckon there probably is a way. Have a play around. Yeah, send what you can see, and I'll have a play around today, see what we can find.
Yeah.
Alright, 5 minutes just closed back below this level on Goldie. Let's monitor this 15. We got 25 minutes of this session.
If anyone else is seeing it.
Yeah, let's have a look, man. No top wick in this current 15, which is nice. Create a top wick. Reflip bullish after retesting these levels. And we could see this have a big play. Big play. Yeah, let's have a look, man.
You scroll right and I've got every box checked as well.
Yeah, it doesn't show you the P&L.
No. In position, when you go to positions, it just shows open positions. That shows like the current state of what it is. Account summary is quite good. It gives you the daily count summary, which is quite interesting, especially when you're doing the daily loss limit.
I'm sure there's a way. Once I'm off stream, I'm not sharing my login details. I'll have a login because I'll be able to see the trades I've taken today, and I'll see if I can play around, man. I'm sure there will be a way.
I mean, how can I screenshot it and put it on Instagram? How much money I've made?
Yeah, that's very, very true. That's vital. That is key. You can pay for TradingView again to access Topstep TradingView. You very may well had to get it for free with Topstep. You get the market data for free.
I'm not paying at the moment, Alan.
Nice. There you go.
You just get an advert every so
often. So this current 15 on gold is currently looking very, very bearish. If we do close back below this range, then you got that fake out, and we may see it still drive down to here. But if all of a sudden we've got 7 more minutes, so this is going to close. If we can all of a sudden wick back up and reflip bullish, then this could be huge. What's the max loss percent on Topstep? So I'm on 150,000 and my max loss is 4,500. So I think, what is it? Maybe like 3%. So max loss 3%, profit target 6. I personally have never come close to hitting it. I like having 2 screens open. I see more 2 time frames. Yeah, it's worth it, man. That's the reason I like paying for it. Even just watching the exact same thing, but just having both like different time frames right in front of you, as opposed to flicking. Yeah, I agree. I find it makes life easier. Gold seems to be ranging. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna give it another 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna stick to my trading hours, and if we don't get any good pushes, yeah, I'm gonna let do this thing. Like I say, it is that 4th of July later on. So would you place a buy stop now and delete it if it doesn't flip? Yeah, Eric, absolutely. You can definitely do that. The only reason I haven't is because it's still pushing down pretty aggressively. And I would wait to put in the order because my stop loss would go below wherever this 15 is going to go. But as soon as we start to reject, if we all of a sudden start to reject up here, the closer we get to flipping, I'll put in the order, and then my stop loss will go below wherever this low is going to be. But yeah, you could put it in now. If it doesn't flip, yeah, you just delete it, man. That's the beauty of waiting for the flips. If it doesn't re-break the high, then you don't take the trade, you don't take the loss. I personally would just wait until I just see it get a little bit closer. I think we may spike the lows one more time. But yeah, there's nothing wrong setting the order now. I personally am just gonna wait to see. It's better to do that, like put in the order now. If it doesn't flip, cancel it in a high volume session like US. Because like we did yesterday, if I was waiting for it to retrace and have some signs of rejection, I would have missed this because it was a session of high volume and it literally tagged and ripped. But because it's Asia, you kind of got a little bit more leeway. A little bit more time. How do you get the brokers up on TradingView? Trading panel here. And you can see them all. Isn't 3% less for max drawdown? So max drawdown, so daily loss limit for me is 3,000. Max loss limit is 4,500. But if you hit your daily loss limit, then you have to stop trading for that day and come back tomorrow. But the way that I manage my risk on this is like, if I get to, let's say, 50% of my daily loss limit and I'm trading like 10 contracts, I'll massively reduce my position size until I kind of get my edge back, get my kind of mind back in the markets. And if I get my daily loss limit back down to like 0, which I have done quite a few times, I'll either stop for the day or I'll still stick to half the position size, just because I just like to, you know, get my mind right back for the session. So I personally have never hit the max loss limit. I got very close to the daily drawdown limit, very close, but I'll just cut it before it comes close to that. But even if you don't, like, it's not a rule violation, but yeah. Hi Aaron, can you take a look at EU? Yeah, take a look, man. You're in the trade? No, nothing yet, man, nothing yet. We had some longs early on at break even. I'm just going to see how this 15 is going to close in like 3 minutes to potentially reflip bullish. Because if this does, this could be a really nice drive up into these highs. The closer we get here, I will look to put this in. Life cancer. I'm in challenges, man. I was on phase 2 on 150, and then with the update, it got moved back to phase 1. Well, I mean, it's technically phase 2 now anyway, but I have to pay the activation fee, which is quite nice because I purchased it before that, but I still paid like triple the price. See, this is now getting closer. The closer we get to the end of this 15 closure and we start to show me rejections like this, the more inclined I am to take this. Like I say, the last couple of seconds on golds can completely change everything. You just kind of monitor on the 5. So we haven't. I would have liked. Did we grab the 5-minute low there? No. Alright, so 15 may start to flip bullish soon. I'm personally not going to put in the order just yet. So stop loss would be around 10 pips, which is pretty nice. I've not put in the order just yet. I'll tell you guys if I do put it in and when I do put it in. I would just be very surprised if this 15 completely drives. Even if this 15 closes bullish, I still think the next 15 will give a bottom wick, just because of the lack of volume we've had leading up to this. But if anyone does have in this buy order, it makes sense to me. Got a 30-minute flip as well, so yeah, 30 minutes looking really nice here. I was supposed to be ending my session in 15 minutes, but if we get trade here, I'm going to be staying on. Hit this 15 to the flip. Buy order in? Not yet, man, not yet. Soon, soon, soon. Not yet, man, I'll tell you when I put it in. Coming into the last 30 seconds. Alright, yeah, I'm going to put it in. If it doesn't flip, we'll cancel. The reason I'll cancel is because the next 15 could open, give a quick top wick, tag you in and drive lower. So I put in the order now. And if it doesn't flip in the next 18 seconds, I will cancel it straight away. You've got 10 seconds gold. If it doesn't close in 7 seconds, 6, yeah, cancel. Way too close now. Cool, cancel. See, it's not flipped bullish. I would have liked to see it flip bullish. And the reason I've cancelled is because this 15 is about to do what I was going to say, where we could just quickly grab the previous 15-minute high, which would tag you in before then going lower. So I would have liked to have seen it had drive in this current 15. The 30 can still drive. And if it was a, maybe like the New York session, I would hold the order until that 30 close. But with the volume we've seen this morning, I'm not so sure. But the 30 minutes still makes sense. If anyone wants to just put in the order and hold it, stop loss down there, it definitely makes sense. But for me personally, I don't have a heap of confidence in the volume, that's all. Technical wise, it's beautiful. We just need the volume. I think it's another 15. So we got another 15. I'll take a look at EU in a second. I'm just seeing if we're going to get this gold play. And I'll take a look. Yeah, let's go to 30. Any fees you have to pay for the account? Yes, you have to pay an activation fee with the current discounts of $140. $149, but that's only once you become funded, and that's just a one-off fee to get all the futures accounts set up, to have the live data, etc. And you also get a refund for the previous month as well, so it actually works out less than $149 once you get your first payout, etc. So essentially, I'll show you guys. The original price that I had paid for a 50k account to test it, I could have got 150k. Yeah, so 150k is at the minute. You guys check the link tagged in this chat. You're gonna get 150k account for $149 a month until you become funded, and then you get a refund for the previous month. $100 for a 100k account, $49 for a 50k account. So it's incredible right now. You can trade up to a maximum of 15 contracts on a 150k account, but personally, I don't think you will ever need to come close to that. See gold starting to flip here on this current 30 now. If we get strong 5-minute closures, I will jump in this bandwagon. I don't like how we didn't grab any 5-minute lows previously though, but the 30 is starting to flip bullish. Imagine it just goes sideways all night. It could, man. It really could. It could. That's why I'm just a little bit more hesitant today than I usually would be. But the 30 has just started to flip. 30's just started to flip bullish. If we get a nice strong 5 close here, I will look for a quick little bottom wick, and I'll also jump in that 30 momentum. If anyone did hold that 30 order, very nice. It's looking good. I wanted it to currently. I kind of wanted it to drive in the 15. But yeah, it's driving off the breakdown of that current. Let me just see how we got to this 5 close. About a minute and a half till this 5 is going to close. If this 5 closes nice and strong, we'll do the exact same thing. Can I trade forex? So it's a futures-based firm, but you can trade some currency futures as well. Aussie dollar, pound. You can trade the euro. Obviously, you can trade gold, like I'm trading here. Trade Nasdaq, S&P, oil. Shade instruments. Yeah, you can trade some currencies. Ooh, so we got 1 minute till this 5 is going to close. If this 5 closes nice and strong, I'm going to be jumping in this. It's getting close to my cutoff point, but the volume is picking up nicely. Of course, yeah. But yeah, that 30 had the flip. I wanted to see the 15 drive, but the 30 had the flip. So yeah, these are all the currencies you can trade. Trade the Mexican pesos if you want. How many is that just flipped? Yeah, it's only flipped 8 pips. That's fine. But yeah, so you can trade S&P, Nasdaq, Russell. You can trade the E-minis as well. I'm personally mainly just trading this for gold. Yep. Oh, look at that pushing. Gold. I'll wait all morning for you. If we do get a quick bottom wick, I still think we drive it up into these highs for 20 pips. Quick bottom wick, and I'll look for longs with stops below the current low. Instantly push down, you motherfucker. Ooh. Where's my chart lagging? 5 minute. All right, I'm gonna have a. I'm gonna market execute and buy on gold right now.
Is that a double top as well?
Yeah, boy. Stops gonna be very, very tight. 8 pips. Got a little double top. If we just instantly continue pushing down, I'll cancel. If you're not in this yet, just put a buy stop above the high. But if we re-break this current 5 minute low, I will close Goldie. But I want to see this 30. See, this 30's gone from looking bullish to straight back down. I've only got 10 minutes left of this session. If it re-breaks this low, I will close this mofo straight away. See, due to the liquidity, I didn't get a great feel there. Body closure above. Yeah, that's a nice level, man. That's a nice level. If this 5 minute just completely reflips bearish, then I'll cut it straight away. But we have no top wick. We actually grabbed that high. I thought that was a double top. That's pretty annoying. Oh yeah, cool. I'm gonna wait, ready. It's not great taking the lows in the future. I'm closing this here. Instantly push down. I just closed that minus 8 pips. Right. So it actually came into 8 pips here. My entry was a little bit higher, and I just cut it there because, to be fair, I actually thought this was a double top, but we've actually grabbed it here, and we actually did wick it there. So I actually didn't see that. We may still drive up, but this 5-minute price action, I normally would have a stop loss down here, but it personally for me it doesn't make sense to hold it that long. So I'm closing it there. Let me just put that one in. So I took like minus 8 pips there. Minus 8 pips. It just doesn't make sense to hold it. That was the first gold buy we did. Let me just take the gold buy again. Therefore, see if we had the break of the, if we actually took the break of the highs, we wouldn't have actually got tagged there. I didn't. If I had seen that we had actually grabbed that highs, that was not a valid trade. But because I didn't see that, I thought it was a double top. The motherfucker had already grabbed it. So he took that 250. Yeah, it did look like a clean double top. That's why I was like, oh, that's fucking well nice. And then the first
5 minute hasn't got a top with Kyber.
First entry was 135. 135. Yeah, alright. So there she pushed down. My phone straight to draw down. Yeah, man, she pushing. Yeah, if I had seen that we had actually grabbed that high, I wouldn't have, that wasn't a valid trade. I actually thought that was a double top. So I probably should have been zoomed in a little bit more there. But it's okay, so 8 pips. I just closed 8 pips on my onion play. I don't know what that is. How is the slippage on the copier? It's way better, man, because you're trading the copier direct through the broker. So slippage, there's a little bit of lag, but it's nothing big. See, look at that, pushing lower now. There's a reason I didn't keep my stop down there. You re-break that low, you probably just continue pushing lower. Yeah, so the trade copier is built into Tradeovate. So it's built into the broker, which is good. Yeah, that's it for me for Asia, guys. I'm going to let the markets do the thing. It's been a very, very choppy session. We were looking like we were going to get that 30 to continue higher, but we've just re-grabbed the previous 30 high, breaking back into the range, so you could now see this come back down to there. I'm not going to sit here and force it too much. I'm going to let it do its thing, and then come back and watch the London for like an hour, 2 hours. So Zoom, guys. We'll see you in the London session. Take it easy, guys. Bye. YouTube, guys, are going to wrap up there. Asia has been very, very quiet today. Personally, for me, there's no reason to sit here and keep watching it. I'm going to let price do its thing. We'll come back again for the London session in like 4 or 5 hours, see the London open. But for now, let Goldie do its thing. 5 minutes reflip bearish, breaking back into our level. So it's very, very choppy. I appreciate you guys taking time to tune in. We're going to be back on stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday and Thursday, Friday in the London session, and then Thursday for the Asian session again. So I'll see you guys there. Enjoy the rest of your day. Trade safe and make that